cold, I'm sorry. You're in the North Texas region looking for a place to locate to, and you were thinking Frisco, Salina, Prosper, but then you started looking and you realized it's gonna take a lot of money to get to Frisco, Salina, or Prosper. Let me show you something different today that might be the next best thing. Actually, I know it is the next best thing when it comes to this part of the North Texas region. It's still small, there's still a lot of opportunity, and it's gonna grow. Today we're gonna look at Anna, Texas. Let's go take a look. So up just north of McKinney, we have Melissa, and then we have Anna and Van Alstyne, and we have this whole area. So we are probably, I don't know, 10 miles, 15 miles north of McKinney, just up 75. So this is a newer, not a newer community, it's a newer growing community. Current population here in Anna, just about 20,000, but they are expecting to push to almost 100,000 in the next 5 to 10 years. So there's a lot of growth expected out here in Anna. Like I said, if you were looking at Prosper, Salina, and you were just priced out, but you want to be up in this area, Anna is a good place to be. So I'm actually in, Slater Community Park. You can kind of see there's soccer fields over there, a skate park over there. I have never been able to skateboard. I wish I could. A splash pad, obviously it's turned off for the winter. Playground, softball fields. There is the high school football stadium for a high school. So a lot going on out here in Anna. I want to show you some of the opportunities for housing, why this makes sense, why you would not want to be in Anna. So like stick around to the end, I'll tell you why you may not want to be here. We'll see if it's a good fit for you. Let's go. In terms of affordability in Anna, I mean, we're in West Crossing right now. So this is the community right on the other side of the high school, kind of wraps around it. Standing outside of a Bloomfield home. This is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 3,000 square foot home. They have listed it just over 500. Let's take a look inside and give you an idea. Can't turn the power on. So 3,000 square foot home. This is a corner lot, like I said, and they're continuing to build in this community. Right at 530 is what this one's priced at. Most of the communities we talk about, lots of new construction happening here in Anna. Some older homes, if you want to find them to rebuild or remodel, available as well. But the city's growing because there's new construction happening. So yeah, West Crossing here in Anna. You can hear the construction happening behind me there. So comparative, when you look at Prosper and Salina, this is significantly cheaper. This is what Prosper and Salina was probably a decade ago. So on the list, you know, Prosper most expensive, Salina, and then Melissa, and then Anna. Average price point right now, the 4-bedroom, two bath, 2,000 square foot home. When I looked in Anna is in the 450s. That same house in Prosper is in the 650s. So if you're wanting to be on the north side of the Metroplex, this is something to consider out here. So while Anna's got a lot of new construction in that $4 to $6-ish, $100,000 range, there's some first-time home buyer options too. I'm in the Shadowbend Community. This is an LGI community. These homes can think of something like D.R. Horton Express, Syntex Lennar, something like that. So good first-time home option if you're looking to get into a home. They've got prices starting 320s-ish or so, 1,600 square feet. So again, not bad. Just know that you're not gonna get the customization and whatnot that you would get going with a Bloomfield or a Highland or something like that. But it's always better if you can afford it, better than leasing. So again, there's some affordability things here in Anna too. We're gonna take a quick break and actually look at some MLS data like we normally do, kind of show you active, sold, price points. I'll show you on the stats, kind of the comparison against some other areas out in the North Texas area. Okay, at least for me, let me take a second and get out of the cold, and let's take a break and let's look at the computer, look at some stats, look at some trends. This is kind of where I show my, I'm a nerd. I like to look at numbers, and I think the numbers are what help us make sense of these things. when we're considering, is it a good deal? Should we move there? As of time of this recording, currently in Anna, active listings, which again, active we're defining as no contracts. You could write a contract on it. You're not gonna be contingent with somebody else. Active listings in Anna, single family homes right now, 191 homes. That's a lot. But here's the interesting thing about that. So 191, when we come down, because we've talked about how much growth is happening out there, and we exclude new construction and we just go pre-owned, we go from 191 down to 89. So 100 new construction homes listed, which is a crazy amount for a city like that. Remember, we've talked about they're planning to grow toward 100,000 over the next decade. So you're seeing building growth happen all over the city. So let's just go back. We'll remove that filter, get our 191 back, and take a look at what's available and just kind of see what you get for your money. You can see we got some things 130, a couple things under 300. Okay, so this house is a 3-bed, 2-bathroom house built in 2005. It's 1,264 square feet. It's been listed for $295, and it's been on the market just about 2 weeks. So as you can see, full siding, 2-car garage, updated kitchen, very well taken care of. Nice fireplace. Good sized backyard. That's a big old hill. Look at that. Yeah, so $295. So there's that end. So you'll see kind of it's very spread out. You can see where a lot of this. Let's see. You know, up in here, there's a lot of the new construction stuff like we've talked about. So again, $295. You're going to see a lot more in that like $300,000 to $600,000 price range. And of course, because it's always fun, let's look at what if you were at the top end of the budget, what you could spend in Anna. So top end of the budget. Let's go back here and we'll just go to the top end right now. Currently, top end is 1.6 million. This is 5 beds, 6 baths, sits on 10 acres, almost 6,000 square feet, and they've been listed for just about 3 months. Let's take a look. 1.6 million, in case you were curious. So there's your acreage. We've got a hunter, some beautiful ceiling work there. I wonder if the deer heads stay with the house. I don't know if I'd want to keep them if I didn't shoot them, but again, so that's cool. Interesting. 1880s era safe. That's hope that stays with the home. Looks like it's built in. So again, if you're at the top end and you're saying, hey, what could I movie room? What could I get for 1.6 in Anna? 10 acres, a beautiful land here in Anna. That is an option for you as well. Another thing, while we're just looking at the screen, let's dig into some numbers and some stats and some trends. I want to show you kind of what average price point and things like that, and kind of give you this because I think it's fun to look at. So what you're seeing on your screen now, this is the median sales price in Anna. So for all homes, median sales price, this is starting all the way back in January 2019. So right at 3 years ago, January 2019, median sales price was $212. So we've talked about how the growth, like how it's growing and continuing to grow. So we're at $212 in January 2019. As of August 2020, median sales price was $391. This is across all homes, but also I want to kind of show this to you. Like, let's get it down a little bit further. Let's say, hey, anything that's 4 bedrooms or more, and has at least 2,000 square feet. 4 bedrooms, 2,000 square feet. And so median sales price on that is still $415, $450. Yeah, so $450. So there, closed sales in Anna. Crunching, again, I'm a nerd. I love numbers and things like that. So closed sales in Anna, at 4 bedrooms, we had 21. Let's just go to all bedrooms and all sizes over the last, 86. Again, and then it's kind of fallen off a little bit at 52. So people are moving to Anna. Another thing let's look at, because we kind of talked about it earlier in the video, the difference in Anna, Salina, and Prosper, and Melissa. Because I talked about it, but I want to show you kind of how this is going. So let's add that in real quick. So give me a second. Okay, so the screen just got really, really busy. So just to kind of give you, so Anna is blue, Prosper is red, Salina is green, and Melissa is this like brownish tan color. Let's go back to our median sales price. Again, as you can see, things have just continued to climb. So the top end here, October, median sales price in Prosper was $790. Median sales price in Salina was $600, $520 in Melissa, and then $393 in Anna. So that kind of, again, if you're moving to the North Texas area and you're looking kind of up there, Anna could be a good fit just for simply money versus value. And like, of course, let's get it back to our 2,000 plus square feet and our 4 bedrooms or more. Again, you can see Prosper's at 602, Salina at 545, Melissa at 532, and Anna is still under 450. So all of those areas have tons of new construction happening, tons of growth. But as far as bang for your buck and money-wise, Anna is significantly cheaper than Prosper. And I think it's going to continue to grow the way Prosper, Frisco, Salina has over the last decade. And then, of course, closed sales, you'll see tons. Anna is leading the way at 21. Oh, let's remove our bedroom and our all sizes. Let's see who's leading now. Prosper's leading the way at 55. So tons of growth happening up there. Let's continue to talk about Anna. I've got a really cool train development that's happening out there. So if you've got kids that are into trains or you're into trains, you're going to see that at the end of the video. So let's jump back out and finish our Anna tour. So hopefully you can hear me. I'm in downtown Anna. They're doing some beech nut sliced bacon, some cool projects. It's the new fire and police facility over there. So this is really neat. Historic train, restoration and display track. So I know I told you I would tell you some of the cons of being in Anna. I think one of the things you have to consider is this is a commuter city, right? A commuter suburb. So there's not a whole lot. They weren't working the last 20 minutes I was here. They literally just started. There's not a lot of big corporations out here. So if you're working for a bigger company or you're wanting to work for a bigger company, you're gonna have to commute. You're gonna have to commute back to Frisco, McKinney, into Dallas. It's not a bad thing. Again, it's just a thing that you need to be mindful of, which is kind of the truth of a lot of North Texas. You're gonna have to commute. So you're commuting in for work. There are plenty of school activities, kids activities, churches and things like that out here, so you're not gonna have to commute far for that. If you want any sort of major restaurants that are not your mom and pop sort of restaurants, you're gonna have to commute back down into McKinney, Allen area for that. So just know that you're gonna drive. But the trade-off is the affordability of homes and quiet living. Again, it's just, I went into a diner today for lunch and, made me some solid Southern charm, which is good. It's a fun place. Also, I think it goes without saying, nightlife, it's not gonna be a thing. Seriously. Thought they were done. It's okay. Part of shooting these videos and just enjoying the journey, right? Nightlife, entertainment, you're not gonna find anything like that out here. And if you need to be on the north side of the Metroplex, I think Anna could be a good fit. Same thing, Melissa Van Alstyne. Mantua is one of the massive communities that's being built out here. It's gonna be slated for 5,000 homes. It'll stretch across Anna, and Van Alstyne goes right across 75, gets you back into town. Other positive note, if you like to gamble, you are that much closer to Choctaw and Durant, and you can just continue up north into Oklahoma and go gamble for the weekend. So all things to consider when you're looking at Anna. That's it. That's Anna. Great place to grow a family, great place to live, quiet community that's continuing to grow, that I think you're going to see property values increase. You're going to see, like, as it continues to grow, like we talked about, they're pushing toward 100,000. So if you're thinking about Anna, Melissa, Van Alstyne, anywhere up north here in the Metroplex, or really honestly anywhere, if I can help you in any way, I'm happy to do that. My cell phone number is right there in case you can't hear it over the jackhammer. Send me a text, shoot me an email, call me, book some time in my calendar. Let me help you and your family find your next home, build new construction, save you a ton of money, and let's have fun while we do it. So guys, thanks so much for hanging out as we toured Anna today. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.